Hey everyone, so I'm about to go on a date with a guy named Mike. We have only been talking for approximately maybe 20 hours. Just today's like the only day that it really works for both of us, so I honestly I don't really know much about him, which is kind of not how I usually roll. Um, all I know is that he's like 9 years older than me. He's 23, or sorry, he's 33, and he owns his own house, which is a big deal in Vancouver. Take selfies. So if a guy has like more than me, I just think it's kind of weird. Um, yeah, and like all of his photos are kind of like blurry and stuff, so I don't know. And then he's also being like insanely nice to me, so and like sending me like big paragraphs like throughout the day. And like this morning I messaged him when I got up for work at like 5:30, and he was like, oh, it was so lovely to wake up to a message from you today and stuff. And he's already calling me princess, and that's not really like my style, so maybe he's just being super nice, or I'm just completely out of his league. I have no clue, but we'll see how it goes. And yeah, I have absolutely no idea what to expect. Literally don't know if he's attractive. He seems nice. He hasn't really even made me like laugh, but I'm usually the one making people laugh. Yeah, cool. Okay, so I just got back from my date with Mike, and it was really interesting. I honestly don't really know what else to say about it. He is like, what's that commercial? And it's like the most interesting man you'll ever meet. That was like him. Like he literally is like a jack of all trades. He he blows glass for like a side hustle, makes cabinets. He's also a DJ and like teaches people how to DJ. But he also lives like 5 minutes away from me, so I think that could be fun for like a friend thing. And we kind of decided that like on our next like hangout, I'll like come over and like try to blow glass. So like, okay, like that works. Like I'll learn a new trick, I guess. I'd definitely see him again, but just like as a friend thing. We didn't do anything like kiss, like nothing. Like we didn't kiss, hug, nothing. So I'm like, okay, maybe he picks up that I'm throwing down a friendship vibe. I don't really know, but like he lives super close, and like he is super sweet. And like, so I'm like, hey, maybe I got a sick buddy. And oh my god, so he also lives in a trailer park, which like, no hate, like we were actually talking about the benefits of living in a trailer park, and I'm like low-key down, kind of gonna look into it after I'm done this. And yeah, so he like renovated his trailer. It's like a tiny home essentially, and so in the back you walk in. I honestly wish I would have gotten a video of it. Maybe I can take a sneaky video if I ever go there again. You walk in, on the left it's like his glass blowing area, and then beside that he has like his little garden, and then he has like his desk, which is like his spin tables and like his computers, and then he has like shitty kitchen and like his bedroom, which I did not go into. I was a good young lady. But yeah, it's just like the weirdest like man cave like on wheels, and like he lives like that, and it was just like, this is very sustainable, very resourceful. And his hair's longer than mine, which I actually don't mind. I think that's kind of fun. Same sense of humor. And he like runs festivals also, like before COVID. Like, yeah. But I think that he's just kind of like lonely and like just wants someone to talk to as well, because he talked a lot about himself. Didn't really ask me much. Like if I said like, oh, like I'm not from here, like, oh, back home, he never once asked me like where I'm from, which honestly kind of annoys me. And like I asked him like, oh, like what's your family like? Didn't ask me nothing. Maybe he's just not very good on like dating skills. Don't know. But yeah, we'll see where this goes. I honestly think I just made like a really cool friend, and oh my god, also we ordered wings and to his trailer, and the wings, I accidentally got buffalo hot, and so we're trying to talk, and like my mouth is literally on fire, like my eyes were watering, and I didn't want to be like, oh my god, like I can't eat these wings, like they're too hot for me, I'm too white. But yeah, so my stomach hurts now because I dummied a bunch of wings and my eyes were watering and my mouth is still hot. So yeah, that wasn't a very cute look, but definitely don't feel like I just like met a boyfriend or anything, but definitely like a solid companion. where this could go with this guy. Honestly, don't know. So yeah, that was my Mike date for you. Okay, so I hung out with that Mike guy again last night. I don't know. I just hung out at his trailer and he made me dinner, and I don't know, it was really chill, but like I'm definitely like not attracted to him that way, and yeah, like he's not 100% my type. I do think he's like really insanely interesting though. It's like that's why I like hanging out with him. And he's super friendly. But like yeah, he's a bit of a weirdo, but I kind of like weirdos, like to get to know, but like not to actually date. Like he has a pet bird, and his pet bird is actually really sweet. His pet bird he rescued from this place that was neglecting her, and she has uterus cancer, and so every day at like a certain time he has an alarm on his phone to like give his bird like her meds, and I thought it was really really sweet. And so I think like that's really cool, and like he was literally like making dinner for us last night with his bird on his shoulder, and like she was just like licking his face and stuff, and then he went to go pee and he like takes his bird off his shoulder and puts it on his finger and like gives it to me. He's like, hold my bird while I go pee. And I was like, okay, sounds good, Mike, I'll hold your bird. But yeah, he told me last night that he was in like a 5-year-long relationship and they're actually engaged. And so I don't know when that ended, but like I feel like he definitely just wants like companionship right now. And yeah, so I'm just like, okay, like I think we both know like we're not like the ones for each other. And I think he was like trying to pull some moves on me yesterday too. He was like, oh, like if you want we can just go like lie in my bed and like stuff like that. And I was like, wow, nice try, Mikey dude. But and like I don't know, he's like 9 years older than me, and he really likes to teach people stuff, and so he goes on like these big long like lectures with me, well not lectures but like lessons, let's say, about like the government and like this and that, and it's like I didn't even ask, but like okay, and like I'm just like sitting there like, so yeah, I honestly just think he likes talking and like just misses like having someone around and like talking to someone, and apparently I'm the person he's talking to, but yeah. We only hugged last night, and like that's I think as far as this is gonna go with him. But yeah, so I don't know. Even like when I left last night, I was kind of like, okay, like you're really cool, but I definitely know like I don't want to like pursue anything else with him. But he's so sweet. Like he's already like texts me like every day, like, oh, like hope you're having a good day at work, and like if you're like not free tonight, like it'd be nice to have you over for dinner again, like stuff like that. I want to take a video of his trailer so I can share it. That's my Mike update. Guess we'll see what happens. I might have to friend zone him pretty quick, or else he's gonna get other intentions or other ideas. Ouch. Okay, so a Mike update. We hung out last week 2 days in a row, so it's been like over a week now since I've seen him. And he's been like messaging me almost every day, making sure that like I'm having a good day at work and blah blah blah. And I already know that, like I've already known from the first second that I saw him, like I don't want to do anything with you. But yeah, I can just tell like he's really lonely. So like the whole past week pretty much, or ever since the weekend, so the past few days, he's been messaging me like almost every day. Hey, how's work going? How's your day going? Do you want to hang out tomorrow? And I feel like I do feel really bad because he's so nice, and like and I'm just not feeling it, and I've been kind of like blowing him off and making excuses like every day, but like no solid plans. Texted me like 2 days ago. Actually, not even text. He doesn't even have game enough to like ask me for my actual number. We've been talking on Tinder for the past 2 weeks. Like we've hung out twice. Asked me for my number. Asked me for my number before I meet up with you. It's like, come on, do better. But nothing against him. He's just new to this whole thing by the sounds of it. So yeah, he messaged me yesterday, and it was just like about his work and stuff, and I don't want, like, unless you're having a bad day or something really funny happened, just tell me that work is good. I don't need to know every single details about your job. Like, I don't know, it's just annoying. Well, not annoying, it's just like, it's so boring to me. And yeah, he asked me what I was doing this weekend like twice, and I finally answered him, and I lied, like, I have no plans, which, it's so bad. As soon as you start lying to someone, that making excuses that you can't hang out with them, like, you know that you just don't want to. So I'm not being my best self in the situation, and I do feel guilty. But yeah, so he messaged me. He said, hope you enjoy your weekend, and maybe we can get up to something next week. I'll be pretty tired after the weekend, so what about Stroganoff Tuesday, and we'll make some glass art, because he does like the glass blowing, and I mentioned that I want to do that. And I said, I was like, okay, I just have to rip it off like a band-aid, and I don't want to ghost him. I said, I had fun hanging with you those days, and I appreciate everything you did for me. I'm just not feeling what I think I should be feeling at this point. And he said, well, I mean, we still barely know one another. I'll admit you do make me a little nervous, because like you, I don't exactly like rejection. Nobody likes rejection. And I was trying to be respectful. One lady will add me to Snap and instantly send me nudes, while others will ghost me if I suggest anything sexual. I get that's a me problem, but I didn't want to step on a landmine that may cause you to never want to talk to me again by being too forward. Honestly, it's hard to read a situation sometimes. Like, I get the vibe that you don't want to be near me until after you got your vaccine. Honestly, got the impression you thought I was gay or a pretty boy, and how much you talked about it, so that threw me for a loop too, because I don't want to come across that way. This is literally all him, and I haven't replied to him yet. Honestly, at the end of the day, I think you're gorgeous, and you made me pretty nervous because you're a great person, and I'd like to continue to know you in the future, even if you don't want to date me. You're pretty rad, so I take a friendship instead of not knowing each other. Offer is still good for Tuesday, even if it's just as friends. Probably would be a cool experience for you at the very least. And I didn't reply because I've been working all day. He texted me, here, message me, not text. Message me again. 20 minutes later, if we can't even be friends, then I'll try to understand and won't think anything less of you. I'm not trying to force anyone to spend time with me if they don't want to. I don't need friends, but I'd rather just have them. I'd rather choose them and I'm making the choice to try to include you in my life. So this guy, he's just lonely, and he was in a long relationship before, and he just wants companionship. And like, I've been that girl before, and like, if I'm not getting anything out of friendship, I don't want to be friends with that person. And like, it's just this kind of awkward, like, the fact that he's attracted to me but I'm not attracted to him, and he might still be trying afterwards. So I don't know. And like, I'm busy, and like, I have friends, and so I don't know how to tell him, like, I don't even want, like, it's such a mean thing to say, like, I don't want to be friends with you. Like, that's so like elementary school, and I just don't want to feel like mean. I already do feel mean, and I don't know, there's only like a few guys in my life that have been friends of mine for years that I could actually hang out with them, just like me and them, so like the two of us, and it's like chill and it's cool and like we can catch up. But I think it's just weird, like, trying to get to know someone on top of just chilling between the two of you. It'd be different if he was like inviting me to like hang out with him and his friends or something, but obviously with the pandemic we can't do that right now. So I have no clue what to do, and like, I don't want to be like a meanie pants and say I actually don't want to be friends with you. Like, I just think that's so rude, and so I do not know what to do from here. I don't know. But yeah, that's my mic update. It might be the last one. I still don't know how to reply to him. Maybe I'll figure that out. Keep everyone posted. I don't know, but I feel really bad.